a list the 𝗲𝗱 released, and they got ads all over the damn site. Can't even see what I came to look for. Who the
Gotta
hell
get them
is-
accidental clicks, man.
Man, I'm just saying, they out here alone. They out here getting them too. You deal in a lot of websites, man. There must be some type of holding for that, because it's like 50 of them on here.
If you accidentally click it, they make money. So it's like what it is. Shouts to all the Leos and the Libras in the chat.
If I can get this article pulled up.
Big butts and smiles are spreading mad misinfo on Instagram. I totally agree with that, Corey.
Let's see, 𝗲𝗱. Shout out to Corey T. He's a fool, man. Y'all gonna enjoy his comments. I will say that. These are the hip hop trends that should end in 2020. This is via 𝗲𝗱. If you wade through the 50 articles to get bread that Long was talking about, that coding life. But these are the hip hop trends that should end in 2020. So didn't look at the list. Well, I skimmed it, but I didn't look all the way down the list to see. But let's see what they put on here. So one of the first ones they put up is having a Lil in your rap name. How do I feel about that one?
That's like 2007.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying.
I remember
that one really kind of ended until Lil Baby came out.
I had a conversation with one of my old rap friends long time ago who wanted to change his name to Lil something. I said, "You're not doing that."
Change my name to
That's the end of the story. There's no more.
Little Big Nuts.
Little what?
Little Big Nuts.
Little Big Nuts.
I'm cool.
I was gonna do a parody where I was gonna put out a rapper named no, it wasn't Little, it was Young. It was I'm gonna put out a Young School Shooter, and we was really gonna get some money with Young School Shooter out here.
I mean, I had one too. I had one. It was called Young Lil Big.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And if I see somebody out here and they got a rapper named Young School Shooter, I'm coming for my check.
Because they put a song out. I think we need to have a young school shooter on the track with on the new Star Trap project.
There's gonna be some bars on there. All right, so let's go down the list. So Lil, I agree with that. I've always agreed with that. Getting the same A-list features on albums. So basically everybody copying the same A-list features and getting those same ones on their albums for major releases. What y'all think about that?
You never gonna stop that. Everybody, but even back in the day, it was like, all right, let me go ahead and get my Jay-Z verse. Let me go ahead and get my Foxy verse. Then it was like, okay, let me get a verse from, so and so. Like it, and now it's like, let me get a verse from the Baby. Let me get a verse from Megan. Let me get, let me get a verse from Lil Baby. You're not gonna stop that.
I get confused with the babies.
They do that to sell records and to get radio play, because if you got artists that are always on the radio, you definitely are trying to get that song with that artist to try to break you on radio as well. So I don't think that formula is stopping anytime soon.
No.
Okay, well, I can rock with that. Next one says putting too many. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'd be okay if it went away, but it's not going away.
No, it ain't going nowhere. Let's see. Putting too many songs on a track list. I love this one. Because
not gonna happen. Not in the streaming era. If I was a rapper now, I'd put out 30 songs on a record. That's the only way you can try to even get paid.
My last project had 100 tracks.
That's different. Don't do that. That's different. I'm sharing the screen so y'all can see this list. What?
10 interludes and skits.
Yeah,
like Jagged Edge put out an album that had like 40. I mean, I didn't listen to it, but I know it did. It's like, so if you're really big into Jagged Edge,
send me the link.
They put out more records on one album that they probably had on their.
You know what? I heard that it was actually a decent album, but somebody said it sounded like one long ass song.
Chris Brown
Chris Brown is doing. He's playing the streaming game, and then
Chris
what
Brown
you do?
had
You
like
put out the
75
deluxe.
joints. Yeah,
Chris Brown's last one actually had some joints on it though. It's one thing. It's one thing to drop something that has 30+ songs on it, and it's all just bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's another thing that, I mean, what's your average got to be? If you dropping a 30-song release, 20 of them at least got to be good.
Hey, hold that thought, because I want to get through the rest of the list.
You know your camera went away, right?
Yeah.
So can y'all see my share though? Y'all see me the 𝗙𝗏𝗱 page? You see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. With all these damn ads. Okay. Mass promoting comments on social media posts.
Yeah, that's corny.
Yeah, that's pretty whack. I'm cool on that. Dropping deluxe albums. We just talked. We just said that one. Dropping deluxe albums.
That's 30 piece.
Playing the streaming game. I'm not mad at it.
It says there's a fine line between rewarding fans with new post-album tunes and oversaturating the game with an attempt to get more quick bucks. I agree.
I'm gonna tell you, well, we've talked about this before, but Griselda probably does this the best way. They each drop about 2 to 3 projects a year, and so as a collective, that's what 9, essentially 9 releases every year of all new shit, but it's broken down. That's probably the best formula, like them or like a Currency. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a collective versus, like, to your point, like if Westside Gunn dropped 9 projects, I'd be like, come on, man, like, word.
That's why I was saying they got the formula, because they're each dropping like 3.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Combine it since they're all from the same camp. Yeah.
Oh, I love this one right here, because this, to me, this describes this entire era. And yes, I'm old. Doing anything for clout.
Oh, that's rampant.
Well, hold on, I got something specific I want to speak on with this. Because of course, like I said, even in the times of Corona, and I know, like, it is what it is, man. I got to get my money. I'm in the club, and you know what the most clout chasing thing that I hate more than anything is when people request records by artists they didn't care about until they died. Like, I had people coming up like, yo, play that Mo3, play that King Von. I never had requests for Mo3 or King Von until after they died.
Ever.
I'm sorry, were killed.
Now everybody love Pop Smoke too, all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, now I can understand a little bit with Pop Smoke, because that album came out after he died, and it did have some joints, and he is getting that love on the radio. But, you know, I mean, I'll say this, even with Nipsey.
Yeah.
You know, I remember, like, radio stations were trying to do, like, Nipsey tributes. I was like, oh,
never
nice
played
you to play his records when he was alive.
Never played his records,
like,
when he was alive. Never.
You know, but like when I'm in the and I'll be honest, at a certain point, it makes me uncomfortable. You want to hear these songs by, like, you know, like I'm not trying to bring that energy in, and even if I don't know the records like that, but I feel like, yo, if this person got shot in the last couple of weeks, I don't want that energy in my establishment.
100%.
So yeah, 100%. I mean, it bothers me that people just they're it's almost like you're dead rapper clout chasing by requesting Mo3 and King Von, and people asking for 𝐹𝐵𝐺𝐷uck. Did nobody ask for 𝐹𝐵𝐺𝐷uck until he was killed?
Yeah, that shit is corny. That shit is definitely
I know
corny.
They say dead rappers get better promotion, but I hate that so much.
All right,
I just won't play the records. I'm sorry.
Check this next one out. We didn't doing anything for clout. Saying coronavirus pandemic is over.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Everybody in Atlanta.
Yeah, he might be onto something there.
Maybe they just mean acting as if it's over.
Well, yeah.
Everyone wants to go to concerts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to embrace social distancing. Yep.
Yeah, I'm still cool. So,
how about this one?
Trolling incessantly, huh?
Yeah, trolling incessantly. These days, there's so much trolling going on that it can be hard to separate what's real and what's not. Man, that's a bar right there.
Troll actually looks like
that's a weird one.
Like 𝗏𝐂𝐄𝐎 6ix9ine.
Wow.
Look at 𝗏𝐂𝐄𝐎 right there.
Wow. What's up, boy, my man?
Notice how when he flopped, he just disappeared.
Yeah, he trying to come up with another scheme, some more bullshit to do. The troll on the right, like he got got a cold or something. And his nose a different color.
Man, nah, that looked like act. That's academics, and then that's 6ix9ine with the red hair.
Like he might got the flu or something. All right, let's see. Rappers
That's an
having
interesting one.
What's up? Oh, the trolling.
That's an interesting one because I don't even really know what that means.
Oh man,
unless you're talking specifically about like 6ix9ine.
I mean, his whole schmuck is trolling. I mean, 50 Cent he's a master troll, and the way he does it is just him. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people try to follow in his footsteps as far as that's concerned, and they miss the mark, I think. I mean, sometimes he can be a little extra, and everybody knows that.
He is a little. He's extra at times, but to your point, like that definitely was a blueprint.
It's not like a rap thing though, is it though? Trolling.
It's corny people in rap do it like excessively, like they do it.
Oh, I troll all the time.
No, it's different though. Not like this. not like this. Rappers having fans do weird things for money on Instagram Live. Rappers having fans do weird things.
Show me your pussy, I'll give you $1,000.
Yeah.
Put the pussy on live, I'll give you $1,000.
That would qualify. Lil Yachty paid a fan $500 to drink urine.
Well, that's the dumbass fans' fault to actually drink the pee.
Listen, I feel you. I'm just going off the article.
Stupid.
I'm just going off the article.
A fan ate a feces sandwich on Trippie Redd's Instagram Live.
See, nah, man.
This is why I don't F with these people.
I mean,
be careful, Jay Moore.
If you decide you want to eat a shit sandwich, you can't blame that on that young man. If he told you to eat a shit sandwich, you decided that's what you wanted to do with your life, then hey.
That's unfortunate.
It's more reflection on the person that eats the shit sandwich than it is the person that asks that person to eat the shit sandwich. Fair? Is that fair?
Definitely.
In no circumstances should y'all be out here eating shit sandwiches, subs, paninis. I don't give a fuck what it is. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. All right, so engaging in social media beef. The sad part about it is there's a lot of people that make money never going to stop.
That's not going to stop. Never going to stop. I mean, most people are tough behind a keyboard any goddamn way. So
academics would be irrelevant if this went away because he made his whole life off instigating stupid shit that rappers do. So
that'd be great.
I don't think that's going anywhere. Let's see. Being part of toxic fandom. So
what is that?
I think they're going along the lines of, let's see. About a week after King Von was shot and killed while allegedly fighting with Quando Rondo, Polo G tweeted a pointed message about the role. I mentioned this a while back about the role toxic fans play in rap beef. We live in an era where toxic fans play a big part in instigating and escalating beefs. While it's hard to say any of that played a role in Von's feud, all it takes is a Twitter search to see that why certain fan bases go at each other's necks or necks of other rappers. That's a good point, I think. I think Polo G was onto something there because in this era, things do get gassed, via social media and comment sections and, fans hyping stuff up. So I agree with this, that this should be gone as well.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's not going anywhere either. See, lot of these things they saying that rappers should do or should eliminate. That's not something that they can eliminate because you're talking about somebody that pretty much wants to get. This goes back to the clout, or some recognition by just being an asshole online, and they're not necessarily even a rapper. They're that rapper's fan that's aiding and abetting to the bullshit going on because to them it's entertainment. So
entertainment.
And
that's
the last one is using Birkin bag references.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but you know what? It's either going to be Gucci bag. It's going to be something aspirational that somebody cannot afford, whether Cadillacs in the 80s, Mercedes Benz in the early 90s. Look, just think about it. There was a time when having a Pathfinder, you thought, if you got a Pathfinder, you made it.
It was like having a Suzuki sidekick.
Oh yeah, like then
Hold up.
it jumped real quick, and you had to have a Bentley. I was like, yo, fam, where like the level of materialism almost jumped to a cartoonish level at one point.
Not for
where
real.
it was like, all right, I'm just gonna act like I know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah, you could have got the Eddie Bauer Blazer or something back in the day, or Expedition.
Oh, the Eddie Bauer. Oh,
and you would have been doing something.
Hey, shout out
you would have been doing something.
Shout out to the parking lot. Shout out to the parking lot on 69th and Ashland in Chicago, Inglewood. You can get any bag you want. I used to work in Inglewood. You can get any bag. I don't know if it's gonna be the bag they talking about. You can get a nice.
So the Birkins is like tens and 20s of thousands of dollars and above.
They got them on. They got
Drake. Your favorite rapper Drake actually has a Birkin bag collection that he says that he just likes to buy purses so that whenever he gets with the right woman,
he can just give her a bag.
Already have a purse collection.
I'm just saying
that's what he says. But
on 69th and Ashland, they got a lot. It might not be real, but they got a lot. All right, so
never understood the fascination with bags, man.
If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to join our live show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/bringingdowntheband and join our private Discord community with talks on hip hop, music, news, and everything else.